You're interested in wholesaling real estate, flipping houses, acquiring rental properties, and recently you were introduced to the concept of Google PPC for wholesaling. When you're just getting started, chances are that you don't know everything there is to know about Google Ads management. So what I'm going to do in this video for you, I'm going to go over the top mistakes that most newbie Google Ads managers make and how to correct those in the span of 5 to 10 minutes. But before I get into that content, if you guys could please hit the like and subscribe button, it helps grow this channel tremendously. Without further ado, let's jump into the content of this video. So the first thing that we are going to do is start off in the Google Ads platform. So if you don't have a Google Ads account, this is not going to be applicable to you, but if you do, your screen will look similar to mine, or it might be the updated ads management screen, but don't worry whatsoever. We'll just jump into the content right now. But let's jump into the first mistake that most ads managers make. When you have a brand new ads account, the last thing that you want to do, in my personal opinion, you do not want to optimize for conversions right away. Now, why is this? What's the logic behind it, you might be wondering? Well, first off, if you have a brand new account, no conversion data, Google does not have any data to optimize off of. So what you are essentially telling them to do is go out in the Google network of some sort, searches, display advertising, YouTube, and try to get someone to convert who may or may not have an interest in selling. Now, this is not realistic, especially if you're just getting started. So what I always recommend is a manual CPC campaign, which I'll show you right now. So we would come in here, and obviously when you're creating the campaign, this is when it's all initially set up. But let's say you are optimizing for conversions just starting out. What you're then going to do is come to your settings, and then in your settings tab for the specific campaign, what we want to instead do is where it says bidding, like right now you can see I'm in a optimize for conversions campaign, but we're gonna change the bid strategy. I'm using a portfolio bid strategy. You are then going to go to manual CPC. So that's the first mistake that most investors make. The second mistake that people make is the location that they're specifically targeting. So in the past few years, Google made some changes to their system, to the platform, that you can't target the niche zip code that you specifically want to. So you have to go countywide or via a radius on the map, but let's show you how it should be done. So again, on your Google Ads main page for whatever campaign it is that you're looking to optimize, what we are going to do is go into, again, settings. We're going to go to locations. And right now, this is a Wisconsin campaign of my own. So I'm showing you the legitimate stuff that we are doing. But right here, we're not going to click any of these crappy things. We're going to enter another location. And in this, you can go to advanced search. You can get really nitty gritty. You can see which parts of Wisconsin that we're specifically targeting. Obviously, it's not completely statewide, but we have some radiuses that we're targeting of the areas that I particularly like. So what you would do is either come in, maybe create a radius right here. You can go to pin mode, pin something like that. You can click target if you want to. I'm not going to save these changes in my campaign, so I'm just going to click cancel. But then what we are also wanting to do is in this specific section, we want to have this middle one clicked, presence, people in or regularly in your targeted locations. If we have the first one clicked, which is recommended by Google, what will typically happen is they are gonna show your ads to people who might not specifically be in your area, which you might be thinking to yourself, even if the people aren't in my area, they could have a house in my area, so I still want to show up on those. I don't want to lose out on any chance there is of generating a motivated seller lead. Now change your thought process and instead switch it to, I want to capitalize on as many opportunities as I can in my very local niche marketplace and select the middle option. The third mistake that most newbie Google Ads managers take is making a boatload of changes every single day, every single week, and overcomplicating the campaign. So what I want you to do, there's nothing to show you on my computer right now, but I want you to take it easy. When you make some changes, let it sit, let the Google Ads run, see how it is, and then we will optimize off of the data that you have. And when I specifically say optimize, what are we looking for? Well, we're looking for high click-through rates, we're looking for conversion rates, we're looking for data that will ultimately drive decisions within your Google Ads campaign that will result in leads and hopefully wholesale deals, flip deals, or rental properties in your portfolio. And the last mistake that I see constantly is a boatload of keywords within your campaign. Now, when I specifically mention this, you need to have keywords. Keywords result in clicks, clicks result in leads, leads result in deals. But you don't want 100 different keywords or 50 different keywords. Keep it simple on yourself, especially when you're just getting started, and maybe have like 5 to 10 keywords per ad group. And let me show you what I mean by this. So you can see right here on our campaign, we have 3 different ad groups set up. One for We Buy Houses, one for House Buying Company, one for Sell My House. Now, none of these are overly complicated. We can kind of optimize each ad group to get better results. But let's just jump into the We Buy Houses ad group. You can see some of the keywords that we're targeting, so on and so forth. So you can see in this particular ad group, we only have 8 keywords. Now, all of these keywords are currently broad matched. Now, let me preface our campaign with, we have a ton of negative keywords already in place, so we can do a lot of broad match, and our search volume is nowhere near what yours probably is, especially if you're in a very densely populated area. So just be careful when you're using broad match keywords, exact match, or possibly even phrase match keywords to optimize best for your local marketplace. I don't have an overwhelming amount of keywords in each ad group. I have about 5 to 10 per ad group, meaning about 20 to 30 per campaign. This keeps it easy on me to manage. It keeps it within reason, and then I go into the search terms on a daily or weekly basis, and I might add new keywords, see how they perform, pause them if they're not performing very well, and I optimize the campaign to have success in the simplest fashion. Now, with that being said, I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information on Google Ads in this specific video, but if you found value or you want a little bit deeper dive, go to cartercrowley.com, sign up for the free Google Ads course that I put together. It's a 30-day system walking you through the steps and the process. And if you want to watch my other videos on Google Ads management, click and watch the playlist right here. I look forward to talking to you soon, and I wish you the ultimate success in your business.